Welcome back to the Grambling State Dynasty, guys. It's time to reveal the Season 8 recruiting class. But first, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. Hit those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Facebook, Twitter, and IG at Big C Gat Game. Taking a look at the current roster, this season's version of the G-Men are young. We have a couple of seniors that lead the way on both sides of the ball, but at our key positions, we are very young, like Cody Walker, Pierre Jackson. They're only sophomores, but are playing important roles on our team. The crazy thing about our roster right now, we are deep at every position, but there are a few spots we have to key in on this offseason. Defensive end and the offensive line are the positions we should really be looking at. Taking a look at the team overview, we will be graduating 15 seniors this year, but looking ahead to next season, there are only 9 seniors on the team. So it's time. Here's a look at the Season 8 recruiting class. We start off with the players that have already committed. First up is the 5th-ranked center in the country. This is ANDRAE GIPSON. He's a 4-star prospect from Alexandria, Kentucky. He has solid blocking traits, and in a few years, this kid could be a star. The one thing that Grambling has done well in the past 8 seasons is recruiting DBs, and this year, they'll be adding another top-notch corner. This is Bob Mills from Hershey, PA. This kid is going to be a stud. Even though he's only 5'10", he has great speed and coverage ability, but he's only 17, so he'll have one more growth spurt before it's all said and done. To the top of the board we go. We are losing Marcus Berry at right tackle, so to add more depth, we travel to Georgia. Meet BRANT Smith. He's 6'4", 293 pounds, and he's going to be something special. He has elite pass blocking and strong run blocking traits. The only thing I see he needs to work on is his point of attack. He has to get stronger on his impact blocking. We're trailing Ohio State and Notre Dame for him, so it's going to be a fight to get this talent. Second on our board right now is 5-star safety CEDRIC Turner. He's from Seminole, Oklahoma, but wants to play in Louisiana. He reminds me so much of Josh Carey. Great speed, awesome tackling ability. He plays all over the field. He's one of those players that I mark as must get. Back to the offensive side of the ball, we're losing wideout Bobby Smith this offseason. Even though we have some great depth, we couldn't pass up on this guy. Meet KAREEM Bowser, the #1 wide receiver in this class. He's 5'11", 185 pounds from Georgetown, Texas. He's a speedster and has crazy hops. He also played point guard in high school, but football is his first love. I compare him a lot to Jordan Paxson, but he has to work on his hands. We're trailing Arkansas and Baylor right now. As I said before, we're looking for more O-line depth, and that's where 4-star tackle Justin Wheatley could help. He's from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and he's a bit of a prospect. His blocking needs some work, but he has great impact blocking, and he could benefit from the red shirt. We're behind Mississippi State and Wisconsin. Next on our board is Thad White, the number 14 guard in this class from Mercedes, Texas, and he's more of a run blocker. I'm not a fan of his impact, but he's strong and agile. He could be another candidate for the red shirt. Back to the defensive side of the ball we go. Our captain, Brandon Ginn, is graduating this offseason, which leaves a hole at middle linebacker. We do have redshirt freshman Logan Young in waiting, but we need more depth. And Michael JANSEN could be a great fit. He is 6 foot even, 218 pounds from Ohio. Look at the speed and acceleration, but his tackling needs some work. He could push for some early playing time because we aren't that deep at middle linebacker. My favorite part of recruiting is looking at athletes, players that can play multiple positions and finding their best place to play. Our first athlete on the board is 4-star REUBEN Brown from Texas. He's 5'11", 211 pounds. He has decent speed and acceleration. Coming from Calhoun High, REUBEN played running back and corner. He will probably move to the secondary room his freshman season. The next athlete on our board is CORY Banks. He's 6'4", 294 pounds from Mississippi, and this kid is a powerhouse. He played guard and tackle in high school, but shined on the defensive side of the ball. In one game, Banks had 5 sacks. He would make a great addition to an already deep D-line group. As I said before, adding depth to the D-line is important, and Will Jude could be the next great pass rusher out of GSU. The 6'2", 229-pounder is a 4-star player from Florida, and he's a power rusher with great get-off and block shed. I would like to see him work on his finesse moves, but with an almost 7-foot wingspan, it's going to be hard for offensive linemen to get their hands on him. Right now, it's a two-team race between BYU and Grambling State. Another D lineman we have our eyes on is Charles Hodges from Idaho, and he is a big boy, 6'3", 274. He is the number 3 defensive tackle in the class, and he's your prototype 3 technique. He can rush the passer, get off blocks, and has great strength. It's going to be interesting to see how the rotation will work next season. Texas has been a great recruiting ground for us, and J.J. ROUSE could be another great addition. The 4-star athlete from Beaumont is 6'1", 200 pounds, and he can play all the skill positions on offense. He has a decent arm, solid speed, great catching and route running. I picture him as a possession receiver, especially with that route running and catching skills. A late addition to our board is DN Chris BOBO from Missouri. He's another big body, 6'3", 240. He's the number 5 DN in this class, and he is solid across the board. He has great pass rushing ability, but my only concern is his speed and agility. In our defense, we like to have speed rushers coming off the edge, so maybe we redshirt him just to get him a little bit faster. The last player we're going to talk about today is JUCO transfer Bill Temple from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Now, Temple was originally recruited by the Razorbacks, but couldn't keep his grades up and decided to stay close to home and go to Central Arkansas Christian, where he shined. At 6 foot even and 203 pounds, the Mustangs had Temple playing corner, but he could be a solid safety for us. That's a look at the potential players that could soon call Grambling State home next season. There are some players that could come in and make an immediate impact, and some that are developmental players. Remember, this board is always changing, so it's important that you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and IG, and I'll keep you up to date with everything Grambling State recruiting. Down in the comments section, let me know which prospect is your favorite. Coming up next is our matchup with the Southern University Jaguars in the Bayou Classic. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're brand new, and don't forget to ring that bell and join the Noti Squad. And we'll see you from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.